Hello everybody, I am Jonathan. Welcome to this new live streaming. Today I'm going to show you how you guys can create a character design from scratch, okay? Because we did already in our past tutorial the background. Do you remember the background from the live 15? So today I decided to bring a character, and I will be using this the Witcher, the Witcher as our reference, okay, to create a really nice character, okay. And I will be using also a kind of game player structure, okay. I'm going to show you here in some few steps how you guys can achieve a really nice result. And before I forget, guys, please, if you are new here, don't forget that you guys can get in my Patreon club, where I every week, almost every week, I try to bring new exercise and tutorials and teach you guys how you can achieve results like this, like 3D. Okay, so you can get into our Patreon club. Okay, and recently, just to update you about the things that I'm creating. Recently I did this art, and a lot of people say a lot of good stuffs about this, and I'm very happy with this result. I did for the Women's Days, and I'm very happy with this result, you know and okay, let's back to our live streaming. I'm going to hide this background because we will not use for now this background. And please, if you are here already, just say hello so I can read if you guys can see me well, or you can listen to me as well. All right. And well, first of all, I'm going to break down, this character into pieces. I'm going to create a pixel layer, as you can see. Now let me hide this. And all right, I will start with the pixel persona. Okay, I'm going to grab my my sketch pencil, okay, and let me start now by trying to understand this character. All right, so for example, this character here, guys, you need to understand how the shapes works. If we try to understand the body shape, let me grab the pink, you guys can see better, I think. Look at this shape, guys. There is a more square shape, bigger into this. If this character would be a woman, probably this would be like this, in different, shape. And for male characters, we need to pull more this shape into here. And as you can notice, this jaw, there is a kind of square shape here, and you can try to understand how this shape works together, and pay attention as well to the legs. In this case, the legs, I'm going to make a kind of minimal art style. Okay, I'm not going to follow sort of a realistic style that is proportionally realistic. I'm going to try to use a kind of art style, stylized version. And okay, let's grab this structure that I did, as you can see. Okay, and with this simple structure I can turn this into like these characters, this just example. And for example, let me start right now by using these shapes. Now that we know that the character has this kind of square jaw, we can try to keep and design. Let me erase this. Okay, and I can reduce this a little bit more. And for example, this is going to be the head, right? I think it's gonna be small, not too big. And try to break this in these angles of lines. This is gonna be the head. Okay, and let me erase some points. Okay, this is the structure. All right, this is the main structure, and I'm building here the body shape. And for the legs, I will try to make this kind of uh, small legs, and following this structure, and try to take a look at the clothes, like this. You guys can follow this kind of shape. Let me do this. And for the head, let me improve more the details. I think we can add more square shape for the face, you know and the eyes can be something like this. The nose can be something like this. Let's see how this character will be work. For example, guys, let me explain some points. This is a pretty rough sketch, okay, because we are building the character, okay, and it is quite important to understand first of all the structure. And if you don't know how to draw, don't worry, okay, you can vector over uh, from the photos, but you need to learn how to change, how you guys can adjust this. Okay, we have the head shape, and I will try to follow this structure, the head, the hair. And let's try now by following this. There is this forehead. I have no idea how this will look like, and we are building here our character. This is gonna be his hair. I think he has something like this. The troll, I think we can do, a kind of devil for the as the enemy, because let me show you guys. We did here the background. We are doing the character, So I'm thinking about to make a kind of orc, devil, skeleton. I don't know, but I will take your suggestions, guys. And this is, let me just draw here. I don't know if we can apply add the year, because this is supposed to be a simple design, and for small shapes, small um, objects and elements, we try to avoid, because this is a minimal design, and we try to resume more. Let's try to keep like this. Look how organic is being done. You need to have patience, guys, for this cat stage, because this will define how our design will be done. And let me try to stylize more this character by increasing his, you know you can try to make something. Can you see? Okay, and this is the shoulders. Now it's time to make the arms. For the arms, let's make something like until here. Let's see. Draw a line, okay, to see the structure. Try to see by drawing a line. The line can do directions, You can see, no, not like this, but it's quite important. And let me keep doing this direction. I think it's nice. Look, the Witcher. And the body, I will change just a little bit like this. I didn't like this. Look how organic is our design, guys. Okay, and remember, this is about how to make a character design, and I'm give you some tips about the proportion, and look at the character and see how the shape works. Try to pay attention to the biggest the most important details, not all details. And let's see now. A small hand. Look, I'm just drawing and erasing some lines and see how this can work. All right. And don't forget, guys, let's save this. You can back and save this. Right. All right. So the structure is done. Okay, we did here the structure is structure. All right, it's done. I hope this is correct. And I can add here this sword, or in the back maybe. Let me see, there is a sword right here. I don't know, we can add here. Let's see, can you see how simple it is? Sword here, or it depends, if he is idle, he is holding the bag. But hello, super low. Well, I can think about this process, about the animation, really, because this is supposed to be a big project that I'm building here on YouTube. This is the sword, but I will leave the sword later on because I want to focus only on the body. All right. Okay, let's start to vector. It's time to vector the character. And remember, if you want to change this color, you can click over here, color overlay, and change here. These colors, like, are you seeing here? Let's leave something like this. I like it. And I'm going to insert a vector layer. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we did already the sketch. This is our basic shapes. Okay, and now it's time to focus on the vector and just the shapes. All right, let's back to here. Guys, don't give up, just do what I'm doing here, and don't forget, please, to leave a like, because this helps a lot this channel. I'm going to use the paint tool. All right, paint tool, and let's start now by, let me see, by the head. Let's vector the head. I'm using here my low poly technique. All right, this low poly technique I've invented, I think, because I use few points, to bring the character alive. And let me just, okay, see better now. Let me vector more fast. Look, this is gonna be the body, upper body, change the color. Okay, the legs, this is gonna be the legs. I'm going to show you how you guys can rig. All right, because this needs to be separated. Okay, this needs to be separated. This is the front leg. Let me just, and this is the back leg. Look, I know this can be a little bit complicated. This is years of experience about creating characters for animation and for games, so you need to trust on me. Look, I'm doing here the hips. All right, this is the hips. And all right, let me hide this so you guys can see better. And I'm not focusing right now at the adjustments, but you can adjust later on. Like, let's do this right now. Okay, we have this shape. All right, so let me back with the body. All right, and let's do the arms. The arms by inserting with the paint tool, creating a few points, as you can see. And here we go. This is the arm, and this is the back arm. Look how fast I try to make this kind of low power technique. This is quite important. Try to save time instead of digging into the adjustments. You just need to make the necessary points. And let's see now how this look like. Look, this is how our body structure are being done. And I can just here, the arms. Look, with more you guys understand about anatomy, it's extremely important. All right, it is extremely important. And remember about the shoulders, the armor. If we look at this shape, we can try to do this as well. Okay, let's change the color. I'm not caring about the colors. Okay, I'm not worried about the colors. It's just shapes. And let me add to this side as well. And remember guys, there is a layer structure that you guys can fix, by dragging like this, and let's start now by making the hair a better hair. Start by doing this. Look, there is two kinds, two objects for the hair, because we have the front side and the back side, for this character. And I'm doing the front. Okay, look, let me hide this. This is supposed to be the hair. Okay, don't worry, we are going to fix this later on. This is the front hair. There is the back hair. You can use the lips for this one. Okay, and guys, look, this is our structure. Okay, this is our shape structure. You can change, of course, the color here already. You need to see how the color scheme works. He's a bit pale, because he's Witcher, and so you can try to make this kind of white. And in order to give you a better perspective about the colors, okay, this is the structure of this character. And I'm going to turn on the gray so I can see better now. I hope you guys can see as well. And okay, let's start now by grouping the layers. Let me group then. And this is the upper body. Okay, let me just group then. Look, and this is the leg. Okay, so we have now the head, upper body, and the legs. Okay, we can change this like this. Of course, you need to change the vector points, but the focus is about that you can change something like this. Look. And for example, in order to rig this together, you just need to group the upper body with the head like this. Look, can you see? Okay, so I'm planning here already how the character will be animated. It's quite important to keep this structure, right? And for the head, let's start now by adding some details. Okay, I'm going to make the inner details. That is the eyes, brows, nose, mouth. select now the, let's start with the maybe ellipse. Okay, turn on this to black. And for the Witcher, I think it's gonna be really nice if we, if we place a white point, because there is a superpower that he has. I think it's gonna be really nice if we place a white, you know, something like this. Let me show you. Can you see? This is the eyes. And let me group this eyes and mirror to here. And guys, look, I'm going to change this shape because he's looking at this point. He's too calm. I'm going to make him make some expression by change this shape. Look, he's gonna be a bit angry as well. For this shape, convert to curves and you're gonna be fine, right? This is his eyes. I'm going to make the eyebrow right now by using the paint tool. Create this shape and this shape here. Can you see? If you practice a lot by using my methods, you're gonna do a very quick designs using this technique. All right, so let me just save this, of course, by clicking here and back. And as you can see, guys, I'm adjusting here the shape for the eyebrow, I think it's nice. We can change, I don't know if it's white. We need to see. I think it's dark, it's not too white. Okay, and all right, so let's get started by paint his hair. Okay, this is a kind of low poly, but I'm going to change this, of course. Look, you can convert this to curves and just take your time to adjust the hair, and let me just arrange this layer to here. Look, this is the face. Okay, this is the face that we are building. Just drag inside of the head. Now it is together. All right, and let's finish actually the face. And for the ear, I'm going to use the paint tool and make this kind of line, and if it's too big, of course you guys can do something like this. Let me show you. For example, you can use the stroke panel and change this, right? And it's up to you how you want about the width, maybe something like this. This is something really personal, there's no rule about this kind of design, but he has this kind of shape that we can follow. Let's try to keep this and you just need, all right, let's add now the mouth by the same process. Okay, look, the same process. As you can see, I'm switching between pixel, but you guys can reduce here to see, you know. I'm just doing this so you can see better what I'm doing. Look, let's see how this is working. Look, you can increase here, not too big. We need to make something like this. All right, let's see if this, we can reduce a little bit this. I think it's good for now. And of course, it's time to adjust the head. All right, let me show you. In this egg design, I didn't make the neck, but I think we can add the neck. Let's add. No, don't worry. Just do this, and of course, grab this color and arrange the layer. Change just a little bit the color, like this, and we have the neck. Okay, which is something big. I think you need to see how the neck works. Look, guys. And let's now change his shape. Look, I'm covering here the low poly that I did to sort of curves, you know. And to make this more stylized, I think we can square even more this, because he has a big jaw. You know. And let's change this color as well. For the hair, let's do something like this. Let's convert this to curves. You can select the null like this. Look. And let's make the ear. I think the ear is gonna be nice to do. To make the ear, guys, what you can do this. Look, draw a line and bring the color. Okay, quite simple. I hope you guys are enjoying this tutorial, you know, because this is a tutorial that is supposed to be a big project, you know, so don't get bored about this. Look, this is the ear. And let me just take a time to adjust this. Oh, it's better now. This is his expression. I think his eyebrow is white. I'm not so sure about this. If he's white, I don't know. I need to check more references, to be honest. And you can maybe. Okay. This is his face, guys. I'm trying to adjust here his expression, but I think this is a good expression, I think. Okay. All right. So it's time to change the colors. All right. For this neck, let's just change this a little bit pinky. All right. But the guys, I'm thinking about to make the tutorial of his animation, but I'm not so sure if a lot of people will want to see, you know, because it is I use Spine Pro, and I'm sure that few people own this software because it's just quite expensive. I don't know, but I can try. Look, I'm doing already the shape for his and change the color, you know. Look how organic is the design, you know. And let's change this color to here. Let's take a look at the reference. He used kind of gloves, you know. So let's change it a little bit to something like this. Can you see that I'm now adjusting the shapes, you know, to fit in our design? Can you see now how the character is being done? Is a kind of organic design, guys, you know. It's a very organic. I'm not so sure about the to add the neck. Really, the neck is strange. I think we need to leave the neck off, to be honest. I think it's better now. It's better. Can you see? When I don't like some kind of use of objects, I just hide them, and I can use it later on. For now, I'm not liking. You know, this is how I do my designs. You know, it's pretty organic. And for the gloves, look how I'm gonna do a gloves. Insert inside. Insert inside. And fill this by like this, you know, by change the color and insert inside of this arm, you know. Can you see? Let's take a look more at the reference. There's a glove. There is a kind of text that we can add later on. There is a, you know, X shape and kind of belt. Okay, so keep in mind there is a kind of necklace, I think. So let's start now by the X shape. X shape in both directions. The belt. Just draw simple shapes, okay? Like I'm doing here. And the necklace. You know, like this. Oh, let me change this. Okay. I know that I did this very fast, but guys, I'm trying to save time in order to keep you guys give you the best tips, you know. The adjustments is something that you guys can, it's up to you, all right? And what I did here, I'm just using the paint tool and insert lines and drawing some shapes. That's all for now, you know. And let me just fix this direction. No, there is a kind of direction. This is the front side. I'm not so sure if I will keep the stroke. I don't know, guys. Okay, I don't know if I will keep the stroke, but I will leave it like this for now. And let's start now by adding the gloves for another side. Insert inside here and draw the shape and paint like this. Look, I'm just inserting inside and creating other shapes. All right. Look, I'm thinking really about to make this video private, you know, because when people see this available all the time, they don't watch until the final. So I'm thinking really to private some of these really good tutorials, you know, for the patrons, you know. This is what I'm thinking to do. So stay here and watch this until the final, and see how the process works. It is really amazing process, guys. I would be very happy if I got this before, before I struggled a lot some years ago. Look, this is the back arm. Can you see? And I can adjust this like this. And look, let me show you something. This is the pivot point in this button. You can click here, this pivot point, and change here his arm. Look, okay. Just to show you how the rig works. And I'm going to change the color for the legs as well. Okay. I'm not so sure about these colors, but I think is nice. Let's see. There is also a kind of some boots. Let's create a inner shape by doing this. Look, turn to black. And what you guys can do, duplicate this shape and drag to another leg and drag to here, and you are going to save your time by doing this. All right, and let's check here. This is the hips. Okay, the hips. And maybe I will need to fix some details for these hips. All right, for example, the belt, of course, I think it is more here. I guess. All right. Oh no, it is more inside. It's not to button. It's here. Okay. Let's change it to something like this, guys. I don't know if I will keep this flat or with a stroke. I don't know yet. And let's fix this hair. But for this tutorial, I'm not thinking, to add a lot of details, because details is something that is really takes time. I'm just focusing here in the process about create shapes and add colors. Look, and this is the belt. Just fix this. All right, so it's time now. For example, this is the upper body, the torso. We can add just a bit shadow over here by creating this shape. Look, and of course drag inside, and let's just change this a little bit, the color. It is quite important to do this because as you can see, the arm overlapping the body, the torso. Maybe I can drag more this. All right, something like this. And well, it's going to be really nice. This. Let's check more details. There is a sword. There is a kind of texture over here, but let's check here what you can do. I think we can start now by adding more details to this shape, because this one, I think it is really important. Let's check here. maybe darker. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's better now. Okay. And let's start now by adding some details. Just follow what I'm gonna do here. Insert inside. Okay. Draw some lines like this. But before we do this, let's just do this. Look what I'm showing you here. So you can see in real time the lines being drawn. Okay. And again, let's select this, insert inside, and draw with the pencil tool. Okay. Of course, you need to follow this curve. Okay. Again for this side as well. Right. Let's add here some kind of balls, circles, you know. Something like this. You see here. And look, this is a kind of complex character because, as you can see, there is a lot of shapes, layers, and it's becoming really nice. I'm really enjoying this. Let's now fix this curve. Okay. For example, let's see here. Can you see this this shoulder? You can try to duplicate and flip. What's happened here? Let's see. Okay. You need to drag to the top. Okay. But in this case, I think it would be better if we draw, you know, because there is a lot of changes. Or you can do this. Ah, better is much better. This is how the things works. You need to find solution by trying to save your time, you know, instead of drawing, you know. Don't be too lazy like me. But I really care about saving my time. And try to focus only on the things that really matters to me. Alright? Guys, don't worry. We are almost finished this. I'm just adding some details. And for example, let's try to change this a little bit. Right. Let me check here if we can do. No, I think it's better. I'm back into here. Okay. It's better now. Look. Let me adjust. This is the time that I take to adjust my details. Alright. And let's try to add an inner shadow for this guy. Look, I'm adding here an inner shadow in this back leg. Okay, I just did a shape. All right, and look, this is the shadow. Okay, and for example, I'm thinking about to make the animation for this character. All right, I'm really thinking, and it's gonna be really awesome if you want to see how my process work. This is a really professional process, you know. If I'm doing for a game, this is how I do. I'm showing you guys everything, you know. It is free, to be honest, everything that I'm showing you here. And there is a wolf here. We need to do this wolf. Can you see this? shape. Let's do this wolf. Let's let me think. I think it is something like this. Look, this needs to be minimal design. Let me reduce here more. Oh, it's more a fish, really. Let me fix this. Many people will not understand this, you know, just will see a silhouette thing. I have no idea how this. Oh, that's becoming nice now. Look, you guys. Let me just adjust this shape. Drag to here, and this is the wolf. Ah, it's nice. It's not too bad as I was thinking. All right, look. Opa, obrigado, Rafa Lopes. Thank you. This is the shape. Look. And now it's time to, let's see. Let's up more this because it is, you know, you need to see which objects is most important to attach, you know, more. And let's just, this is the details, guys. And can you see this, the shape? I think I can add, for example, fill tool and change here the color to dark like this. Can you see now? It's better now, I think. I don't know if I use, let me open here my background. All right, let me open here my background. Oh, look, you guys, how this character is being done. Look. And of course, I really think that this scene here is too colorful for this character. I am thinking that we need to change this. Really, I can't keep. No, 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 it's wrong. Totally wrong. We need to follow this thematic. You know, there is a scene that we need to follow, guys. Darker, you know, you need to understand this proposal, this topic. Darker, and the ground maybe not this green. Let's change this. I don't like anymore this. Let's change to something like this. Whatever. Look, it's better now. I hope you guys are enjoying my process. Look, and for the trees I'm really thinking, let's change this stone for more black like this. What I'm doing here basically, sorry if I'm doing really fast, I'm really inspired today. I'm selecting the background and change the colors just like this. Okay, I'm just selecting the colors and changing. All right, and I'm selecting here these two shapes, you know, the stones, and change the color here to match with the background. This is how you guys can change the color. All right, and for the trees, really these trees is not it's not good for this character. You need to change this. We can't keep this character with this colorful design. We can change all the time. Look, one more. This color is good. It's not too bad. This one, you know. Can you see? Maybe. Oh, I think it's good. This color is good. It's not too bad. Okay. The mountains, I don't know. We need to change these mountains. You know, I don't like this anymore. We need to change this pink. No, no, no. This character deserves a better background, a darker version. You know, guys. Really, I didn't plan to make this kind of character, so I'm just changing here, make some changes in real time, show you how you guys can work in this way. You know. Let's change this. Okay, for now it's nice. Let's change this cheese shape that I'm not like so much. Let's check this. Okay, the things is becoming darker here. Look at these shapes. I'm going you know, this ellipses, I'm going to change this like this is better. I really think that this is fits really, really nice for this character. And this background, this background as well, we need to change this to dark. Let's see which one. I'm just using the color overlay. I don't want to change all the colors each single, you know, one by one. I don't want to do this. And just changes the shadow because the shadow is not good anymore. Guys, look, this is how I work. Okay, if you did all the past tutorial and you may wonder, oh my god, he changed a lot. This is how I work. I change all the time my designs, and I like to this kind of flexibility, you know. If you have this kind of flexibility, you can do anything. All right, don't just stuck on one single thing. Open your mind, you know, with when you deal with your creative side. And let's finish this character, okay, by adding some adjustments, a better adjustments, I think. And let's see here, his face. This is his face. Let me just take your time to look. This is his face. Can you see? uh I like this kind of stuff, you know. Look, I like this because cartoon version is supposed uh to focus more in this kind of the best expression, you know, the silhouette of the face. It's quite hard to explain this, but do this, okay, and you're gonna do great job. Just fixing here this. Okay, it's better now, I think. Maybe this is a little bit. Look, I can add. Look, I can add this stroke, but I'm wondering. You know, let's see how this stroke can works, because stroke can be difficult to animate after then. Look, if we add stroke, it's gonna be look like this. No, no, not very good, to be honest. It's up to you, you know, if you want to keep something like this. I will keep like this. And to finish this character, guys, let's try to see the details for the, you know, these gloves, I think. In order to do that, let me use my, let's save time. I'm gonna use my patterns, these patterns here, which is a premium pattern that I did. Took me a amount of time, you know, to make these patterns, to be honest. Oh, let me reduce the size. I'm gonna use this boobs bubble, I think. Insert inside, and just be careful where you apply this. Let's reduce this, change the color a little bit. Okay. This character always say isn't it? Look, this is the details that we are gonna add for now. Duplicate and flip to another side. Like, where is this arm? Okay, I think it's nice for now. Okay, these details for the arm, these gloves actually, I think it's nice. No more details. We are finished for now. Okay, just Oh, belt. I think he has a belt. We need to check. Let's see. He has a... not so sure. Not so sure, but let's just something like this. I think it's nice if we apply this. All right, so guys, we are done for this character. Okay, you can apply a shadow over here. And before I go, I need to make a quick sword for him. You know, there is a sword on his back. Look, it's quite fast. A square and this shape here. Let's change this just a little bit. I don't know how his sword is look like. It's long. Look how the shape is. It's long. So let's do this. And just okay. This is how the shape works together. And do another shape here and we are done. White I think is good. Close the shape. Okay, and make a bit of shadow just this step. All right. Okay. We are done for this character. Okay, and let me open my webcam, guys. This is awesome. I really enjoy to make this character, and in the next tutorial I'm planning to make the enemy. I'm going to make an enemy. I don't know if I will make a vampire or a troll. I want to get suggestions from you guys. All right, but for me the things is becoming really nice. Okay, I'm really enjoying to show you how my process works with games, because I'm a gaming artist. If you don't know what I do exactly, I'm a gaming artist. I work with games and make illustrations, this kind of stuff. But yeah, that's all for now. I hope you guys learned a lot, and don't forget guys, I'm planning to release these files on my Patreon. Okay, you can download this on Patreon after I finish this, and you guys can access this link and become my Vectorize member, and you can have access to more exercises. Telegram group. Okay, Telegram group, let me show you already. Telegram group, you guys can enter here and send me your designs regard these exercises. Okay, and there's a lot of awesome people here. Uncle Maz, Angie, Clemens, Tick, Cynthia. There's a lot of amazing people. Guys, thanks so much. I hope to see you in the next time. All right, bye bye.